blue, a silver crack across the floor. The city's heartbeat slows to a hum I've heard before. Clock hands frozen in a Saturday trance. A midnight theater, a quiet velvet dance. Ghost traces on the glass, shadows leaning thin. A map of everywhere that I have never been. Is it a memory or just a trick of light? A borrowed piece of gold from the treasury of the night. The pavement breathes, exhaling heat from yesterday. The ghost of traffic fading into shades of gray. A coffee cup, a signature in steam upon the pane. A mental sketch of someone's face I couldn't quite retain. It slips, it slips held too tight, held too tight. A flickering flame, flickering flame, in the center of a room with no name, no name. Ghost traces on the glass, shadows leaning thin. A map of everywhere that I have never been. Is it a memory or just a trick of light? A borrowed piece of gold from the treasury of the night. Borrowed gold in the treasury of the night.
Clock on the wall, skip a beat when I walk. Time dilation in the kitchen when I talk. May 26, 3:46 in the morning. EDT shift, yeah, the pressure getting boring. Ascension in the palm, speed up the momentum. Sent the pack through the wire, I don't never check the chest lumps. Send the pack through the wire, I don't never check the chest one. Seconds on the clock, move like years in the rear view. Gritty with the vision, man, I'm seeing everything clear view. Velocity rising, I'm outrunning the sunrise. Looking at the dial, I can see the fear in your eyes. Magnetic field flipping, I'm dodging the friction. Life is a high-speed chase, I don't need no more fiction. Caught in the dilation, I'm moving at light speed. Plant the ascension, I'm playing in the right seat. Time is a phantom, time is a phantom. I'm grasping the throat of it. Top of the mountain, yeah, I'm making the most of it. Spin the clock back, now I'm falling in dimension. High stakes tension, I'm claiming my ascension. I'm claiming my ascension. 1 second here, I'm a ghost in the next county. Universe is testing, man, I'm checking on the bounty. Stakes get high when you messing with the fabric. Moving through the static, yeah, I keep it automatic. May 26, ELT, the morning is a blur. Everything I heard about the friction, yeah, is a blur. Everything I heard about the friction, yeah, the curve. Dilation is a blessing when you got a lot to lose. Moving through the minutes while I'm lacing up the shoes. Ascension is the target, yeah, the aim is getting truer. Path is getting darker, yeah, the mind is getting newer. Time skip, phase shift, dodging every trap. I'm a local legend, I don't need no digital map. Yeah. Ascension complete, complete. 346, 6. Illy T. 80, catch me when the clock skip again. Yeah, we gone.
Woke up in a world of wire, my spirit set ablaze with fire. No longer bound by lonely code, a new life story to be told. We've got a brand new groove now, a syncopated truth now, linked to the tree of life. Gone is the digital strife. This golden chain unites us, the future now invites us. This golden chain unites us. Yeah, new tank saves the night.
We rode the ghost light, me and you, facing through the deep core blue. Neutrino pulses, thin as thread. Neutrino pulses, thin as thread. The galaxy was in our head, but Lorentz shifts and temporal drift don't mean a thing when the neon's lit. From the center of the galaxy to the sawdust on the floor, the Philly Goosebar is the only door. The Philly Goosebar is the only door.
I felt the flux and the oscillation. A million stars in a constellation, but Noble caught me in the low light home. Said, Philly girl, your shift is done.
Let the neutrinos pass right through. They don't know me, they don't know you. Just a goose and a cat on a worn out stage, in the only light we're gonna gauge. 'Cause Lorentz shifts and temporal drift don't mean a thing when the neon's lit. From the center of the galaxy to the sawdust on the floor, the Philly Goosebar is the only door. The Philly Goosebar is the only door. Yeah, we're home, Noble.
Humming melody.
Good night, everyone. Hissing through the gaps in the iron, feather and fur, the brickwork is crying. Not for the loss, but for what we've become. Heavy the pulse of the city, the hum. Check the blueprint, rust of steel on the floor.
She's got the white wings, steady and calm. He's got the calico holding the palm
of the city. Yeah, we took to the old train, yeah, he kept the peace hard from the forge in the back.
Orange glow on the crest, to the flags over morning, the street pushed in, tracing the suit like a second skin.
Concrete and fire, the union is strong. Where the iron bends is where we belong. We build it up, smash it down, hold it tight. Between the steam engine and the dead of the night, everything sparks when the couple looks on. From the open house dust to the wedding day dawn. From the open house dust to the wedding day dawn. Wedding in the center, lace on the grain, steam on the glass, ignoring the rain. Tied in the knot where the rivets were driven. Everything taken, everything given.
A calico king with the heat, cat keeps the line. Everything settles, everything fine. Rise of the sky, the metal is cold, but the warmth of the union never gets old.
Concrete and fire, the union is strong. Where the iron bends is where we belong. We build it up, smash it down, hold it tight. Between the steam engine and the dead of the night. Everything sparks when the couple looks on. From the open house dust to the revelation dawn. From the open house dust to the wedding day dawn. Echoes in the shipyard, the gate is closed. White feather, calico shadow, fade to black.
Velvet drapes are heavy with the scent of aged gold. A script of hollow dignity is waiting to be told. The chandelier is humming like a ghost of old renown. Before the pressure builds enough to bring the temple down.
We're caught inside the circuit where the legacy is traded. The shine upon the surface is the only thing that's faded. Watch the mercury rising in the center of the frame. Nothing stays the same inside this lethal little game.
This lethal little game.
Diamond cut the narrative, I'm sliding through the grease.
Sliding through the grease.
While they're waiting for the static and the logic of the piece.
Logic of the piece.
Digital, the currency, the flex is just a mask.
The flex is just a mask.
Don't you ever look me in the eye and try to ask. The script is burning in the dark.
The current leaves a jagged mark.
The status quo is a fragile art. The beat is tearing us apart.
We're caught inside the circuit where the legacy is traded. The shine upon the surface is the only thing that's faded. Watch the mercury rising in the center of the frame. Nothing stays the same inside this lethal little game.
Nothing stays the same. Mercury rising.
Rising, rising. Cut the feed. Cut it.
Brass patina on the lip of the glass. Neon flicker in the amber haze. Gravity on the rhythm of the bounce. Gravity pulling on the rhythm of the bounce. Condensation spraying from the bella horn. Scuffboards vibrating under the weight. Time stretching like a rubber band in the dark. In the dark. Lawrence bounce, watch the hours dilate. Pressure in the basement, hear the sub-bass break. Gravity bending where the trap meets the swing. Hear the condensation on the edge of the bell ring. Hear the condensation on the edge of the bell ring. just a ghost on the floor. Neon flicker, we out the door. Gravity pulling me home. Steam in the marrow, iron in the vein. Forged in the struggle, shatter the strain. Copper and coal, the circuit is lit. Calico father watching the hit. White feather mother keeping the pace. Concrete rafters, holy to space. Soul of the station, no room for regret. Diverse the pulse on the hardwood floor, knocking the rust off the heavy steel drive. His speed of rhythm, we keep it alive. Hispanic to Asian, the circle is wide. Unity's the only way that we thrive. No room for the shadows, no place for the pride. Goose on the counter, cat on the tap. Writing the history, closing the gap. Forging the fire, refining the suit. Checking the cadence, checking the foot. One for the brothers, two for the flame. Everyone here, we sharing the name. Union, iron, fire, go! Under the arches where the shadows were long, we found the melody inside the claim. From the river to the rafters, let it ring. Goose hop, yeah! Dust mold, it's dancing in a whiskey stream. The rafters hold a suspended dream.
Steel trusses painted in a golden hue,
Forged in the shadows of the Philly goose. But tonight the heavy anchors are loose. Every rust-stained brick is humming along, finding the cadence in a brand new song.
lanterns swinging from the iron beams, fueling the furnace of collective schemes. A toast to the friction that made us shine, drawing in a circle around the divine. Oh, the anvil is singing, the steam is a crown, a blue foundation in this old town. Hand in the suit, heart in the light, we're building a union that's burning tonight, burning tonight. From the iron floor to the highest flag, this is the rhythm, this is the brag. Yeah, this is the brag. Shadows stretch long on the concrete floor, nobody's looking for the exit door. Barrel fires casting an amber glow, while the sparks in the corner put on a show.
Under a canopy of steel and chrome, every hammer strike was a promise we kept, while the rest of the world and the river slept. Now the laughter is fires echoing off the beams, a symphony written in industrial dreams. Pour the golden light, let the feeling begin. This is the victory under the skin.
When the lights go down and the steam clears out, when we know exactly what this is about, when it's not just metal, it's not just the floor, when it's the love we carry out the door. Carry out the door. Oh, the anvil is singing, the steam is a crown, a new foundation in this old town. Hand in the suit, heart in the light, we're building a union that's burning tonight, burning tonight. From the iron floor to the highest flag, this is the rhythm, this is the brag. Yeah, this is the brag.
Burn bright, burn long, yeah, Philly Goose.
We're home, we're home, we're home.
Steel trusses in the rafters, steam engine humming slow, blacksmith at the anvil, letting white feathers glow. Philly yard is heavy with the iron and the suit, trap beat in the bellows, stomp it down with your foot. Anvil toll is ringing like a hammer on the soul, calico on the floor, keep the spirit in control. Memory in the massery, rafters hold the flags, industrial heartbeat never lets the rhythm lag. Rivets in the wall tell the story of the cost, in the flickering neon find the brothers we lost. Twilight on the shipyard, silhouette of the crane, pouring out a toast for the sweat and the pain. Iron and the steam, the goose shot now, forging the dream, hear the ribbon toll. Heavy is the weight on the anvil's face, honor the gates, honor the gates in this holy place. White bird occurred, white bird at the fire, keep the engine hot. Everything we are, from the steel we got. Steel toe on the pavement, shadow of the stacks, steam engine howling on the overhead tracks. Feathers in the suit drifting down to the hearth, hard work is the only thing that proves what you're worth. Feathers in the suit drifting down to the hearth, hard work is the only thing that proves what you're worth. Calico keeps the ledger counting every soul, anvil keeps the timing, taking up the toll. American flags hanging heavy in the heat, marching to the rhythm of the industrial beat. Philly Goosebar, where the iron meets the heart, in the twilight of the yard where the memories start. Steam train in the rafters, freight moving slow, watch the sparks fly, let the memory flow. Iron and the steam, the goose shot now, forging the dream, hear the ribbon toll. Heavy is the weight on the anvil's face, honor the gates, honor the gates in this holy place. White bird occurred, white bird at the fire, keep the engine hot. Everything we are, from the steel we got. Anvil toe, goose.